Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter live stream over on number 3 for case number 3, Infamy, continuation in the story that we've been working on so far. I'm here with ElektraVoltz, and we're gonna share gameplay, and pretty much that's how it's gonna work as usual. I believe there's 5 or 6 in this game total, so I guess this will be the halfway point today. For anyone interested, after this will be Forza Horizon 4, starting a half hour from when this ends, and we'll play for 2 hours and do Minecraft at 1:30 depending. That'll be the plan for tonight. Otherwise, would really appreciate if you drop a like, sub, check out other content, go to thegamersociety.com, vote in our polls, check out our schedule, and join our clubs on Xbox, the Gamer Society Fan Club, TGS Screenshot Club. We're going to go ahead and click continue, start this right up, hoping to get it done in roughly 2 hours so we can be on time for Forza. So for this mission, we're going to the church from Hitman. So Hitman's going to be here. We're going to solve his crime. It's a good old Sapienza. Looks like a horror version of Sapienza. Looks like something that would be in Outlast. And another announcement for anyone interested, next Friday, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, brand new. I'll try and stream it twice in the afternoon or something like that. We'll see how it goes.
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
So here's our first decision. We can say whatever we like for this, won't have any effect. So we'll let Electra decide.
Why don't you stay with Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, but Miss Caitlin has more in common with Miss Alice, and they get along so well.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
So here's our first investigation. We're going to look for a blue scarf around his neck. We're also going to look for an American flag brooch on his collar. Next is our, let's see, gotta be American pride. Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention to the extra cigarettes in jacket pocket. Orson's name on boots. Pocket mirror on waist. Self-affected. And then that's it. You just finish.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
So, obviously we're going to go into Orson's room. We're going to examine the disguise kit on the desk, and the grease paint, the brushes, and a tin of face powder.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this? This must be grease paint. Face powder of an excellent quality.
So after you investigate everything, the brushes, the grease paint, the cocaine, you move on to the next portion where a cutscene will occur and we'll do
I
another
use the same
portrait.
brushes for makeup.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it
Cocaine.
might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
Dang that idiot.
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
So now we're going to investigate her. We're going to look at the red mark on her nose. Let's do the spectacles. Brooch on collar, which means she is rich. Ring on finger, engagement ring. And boots. Didn't notice boots. And we validate. Once complete, ask all the questions. And then you'll move over to a desk near you and pick up a newspaper.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes, although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitters' ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
Now we're going to pick up the paper on the desk. The newspaper. Well, table. And we're going to check the advertisement. Then pick up the letter underneath it. So maybe flip through the pages. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. After reading it, click on the realize it was written by a typewriter.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
Then use Sherlock Talent to examine the yellow text at the bottom.
Good quality paper, quite smooth.
The ink used.
Fairly common ink, nothing special.
And the two high table sentences. And the signature. They're probably the ones highlighted, I guess. There we go.
Stepfather leaves once more. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France?
And the signature. Not really a signature.
Hosmer Angel, while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely.
Now we're going to examine the very first letter M to notice the defects, and examine the letter Mary will give you from her father.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Now we're going to examine this one.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice. Stay at home. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention.
So now you're going to click on defected M in both letters, the K and the end on both letters.
This letter has a defect. One more letter with a defect.
There's an M right there.
One more letter with a defect.
Now we're going to check the other one.
Ah, and it's the same letter with the same defect in both instances.
Now we should do the same with K to make sure it registered. trying to find the K. There we go, it's in no. The last sentence of the first paragraph, or second paragraph, I guess you should say. And there it is.
Another letter match with the same defects.
Then there's take my advice right there and break. That's easier. So I guess that means we got the K's. Now we just gotta get the N symbol on both letters.
One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters
There we
were
go.
used on the same typewriter.
Now we can press Y and begin deductions. We're going to start with dints and different boots. Hidden all the way in the back. And that should give us bad eyesight. Next we're going to do Mary's income and keep it home. That is going to be profit. Next we're going to do work travels and keep it home, which relate to opportunity. Next is work travels and secretive character. Which is strange behavior. Next, big bubble appears. The answer is liar. Now it's both of the letters. There's only one more clue. And it is one typewriter. Should get a answer. Mr. Windybank is Mr. Angel. Then you can choose to tell Mary the truth or hide it from her. The outcome will not change anything. Telling, so that'll get an achievement. Domesticity. I think we should tell her the truth. Because that dude's an a-hole. No, we made the wrong moral choice. It was to
Try to
lie.
let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away. To bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
Shut up. So that is a mini case, so we're going to actually get into the real case now, where it'll actually get a little bit more interesting. Did that first part in 19 minutes. Think we might be on par for 2 or under. Going AFK for like 20 seconds real quick. Just gotta grab a drink. Gonna go ahead and take over real quick.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
We gotta head over and click on it.
Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. It's ticking.
I guess I failed. Mr. Holmes is dead. That's the end of our playthrough.
It's ticking.
How do we choose the other? There we go.
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Now we need to choose the bend side. Now we have to click the button to pull it out of the container. Cut the bottom right blue one.
A fancy ticking homemade gift.
Then cut all the wires going counterclockwise.
I have 2 minutes to defuse it. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode.
Let's grab this. Cut.
Whew.
Cut. 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 Got it, dang it. Dang it, Sherlock. Toby's at risk. Is that the wrong one? Cancel. This one back here that they make impossible to get to. That was close. There's another one. Where's the other one? Uh-oh. Sherlock, this isn't going well. Not sure if I'm missing a cable.
There are wires.
Uh-oh. I think we're gonna die. It's not marking any of these cables. Seems like they're all cut. Well, we'll find out in a second if you died again. Up, achievement. Unwanted attention. Deal with the gift from a secret admirer.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to
Extremely
catch
sorry
him,
about
but
the
he
static
escaped.
there. The cable got stuck. 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna try and fix the static issue going on. try it now. Hopefully that resolves it. Let's make sure the cable's not stuck. There we go. Alright, we should be good now. Sorry about that. So
Can you
now,
describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hare lip.
you gotta ask Wiggins all of the questions.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Now we're gonna examine the attacker's belongings. So we're gonna click on the jacket and examine the journal in the right pocket.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Also discover a poem.
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
That should cover everything that we needed. So next we want to go to the archives, get the encyclopedia out, go to history and Green Dragon Tavern.
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket? Here it is.
So there's the info.
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
So once we wake up, you're just gonna head into the main room, talk to your daughter, say anything you like, and then you're gonna head back in your room and out on the balcony. And you're gonna end up hopping over to Alice's balcony. And apparently we're gonna break into Alice's place. So we're gonna go talk to his daughter in the living room, or whatever you want to call it, the main room. It's like all in one.
He's so funny.
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
Fooled you, didn't I? Of course I remembered. Here's some spending money. Go and enjoy your special day.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back. Damn it. Such a
Well, she's out.
This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing...
Now we're going to head back into our room and out onto the balcony.
This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
Nobody will notice this. It's like some Assassin's Creed here. Damn. Sherlock skippity doodah dippity day right there. So now we gotta pick the lock to get inside. You're gonna use lockpick 1 for the outer lock, then lockpick 3 for the inner lock. And then press Y to remove unneeded lockpicks, then lockpick 3 for the outer lock and 4 for the inner lock. Well, the guide must not be correct. It straight up says lockpick 1 for the outer lock, then 3 for the inner lock. But if you use 1 on the outer lock, I think we gotta use both at the same time. So now, how do we use 2? Now, let's see. There we go. So now we got a set. So we have 1 on the outer lock. Now we need to use 3 on the inner lock. Then we're going to click Y. Next we're going to use lockpick 3 for the outer lock and 4 for the inner. Wham boosh, we did it. Now we're going to go and click on the desk with the sewing machine and pick up the letter to seamstress. Oh, we picked a different table. Going to have to solve the puzzle. So we're going to go to the first one on the left and click it once. That is the way you want it to look. For the second one, you're going to want it to look. I believe that is it. And the last one. Should be like that. Maybe one of them is wrong. Let's see. There we go.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
You're gonna make sure to grab all 3 letters inside and then take a key. There's also a cylinder next to the box we gotta take.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families. She's spying on me.
After the key, we take the cylinder on the left.
A phonograph cylinder.
Now we're gonna go to the desk with the sewing machine, where we initially meant to start, right there. We're gonna pick up the letter to seamstress. Now we're gonna head towards the balcony to a small table. Let's also check this out.
Alice has recently used this.
We're gonna head back to the balcony, a small table on the left right there. Pick up the book and examine the tag on the other side of it.
Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing.
I'm gonna pick up the vial and pop off the cork to both smell and taste it. So we're gonna smell it, then taste it.
It has no smell.
What if it's poison?
It has a bitter taste.
That's a great idea, just drink it.
Smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing drug to aid sleep.
Let's then go through a door further into the apartment. So we're gonna head out of the bedroom. The next room, we're gonna head over to the table on the left and examine the picture. So we're gonna examine the picture of Sarah de Bouvier.
Is Alice's mother.
Bouvier. Butchered. Then we got a reply. This is it. And then there's a note next to it as well.
Strange taste in literature. Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice
Next we're going to go downstairs
the flat.
and use the key to open the door on the right. At the bottom of the stair there should be a door on the right. I believe that is it. Should be able to use the key.
This lock is quite new.
Once inside the room, we're going to move in and head over to the table with the gramophone. Now we're gonna head over to the table with the gramophone, which is somewhere in here. I think that's it right there. You're gonna examine the gramophone. That it uses cylinder 320. Next we'll use 821.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
Now we're going to do the same thing using the 821.
Zacharias Greystoke, are you there?
Sorry about that, I accidentally selected the same one.
From the bowling club. I solved that crime.
Luckily clicking A lets you pass through it. So I'm going to use the 821, other side. This one is it? Yep, that's it.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
Now we're going to open the right drawer to get the newspaper, which will give us evidence to learn Alice's real name. Spoiler alert. There it is. She's the only one that lived. Maybe her papa did that. It's possibly a horrible man. Now we're going to click on the photo of William Hamilton,
It's my distant ancestor, Horace Verne.
as well as the ancestor that was the ancestor.
William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20
He
years
was only 34. From here, we're gonna... Let's see. There must be someone... Check the left drawer, I guess. There we go. Now we're gonna backtrack upstairs and jump back across the balconies to get back to your apartment. At this point, we're nearing the halfway point, about 43 minutes in, so not too shabby. Just from the document I have. Basically, I'm gonna go back into the main room and access the archives. Real quick, we're gonna see there's apparently a prompt on the piano. Let's just see what it says. Oh damn, look at Sherlock, he can jam. Alright, we're just gonna head back over and get to the archives. We're going to look in archives, newspapers, 1880, and William Hamilton. So now we're going to go to 1880, William Hamilton's death. Damn, Scotland Yard operation. Then we're just gonna head back into our room and get dressed in the bandit clothes with some facial hair. Then fast travel to Green Dragon Tavern. Gonna go with this. Gotta validate and exit. Alright, now we're gonna travel to the Green Dragon Inn Tavern.
I should use my makeup to disguise my identity.
I guess it wants us to hide our identity more, so we gotta go back. Maybe I guess we gotta put on more than a beard. The heck, guide. Now Sherlock is a psychologist. Sherlock the Psychologist Stories. Brand new game coming out. All you do is interrogate people for psychology purposes. Sherlock's the creeper now.
I have to be careful in this den of iniquities.
So we're gonna head straight forward and head through the large gate ahead.
Come on, Bobby, push back.
There's a green dragon. All these drunkards out here. Now we're gonna enter the building on the left and begin eavesdropping on conversations. Get ready for the club dancing up in here. So we're gonna enter the building here. We're in the back room, I guess. Let's get out of here.
I should be quiet so that I can listen to.
So now we want to eavesdrop on people.
Celebrate.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
First we're going to start by leaning on the pillar by the bar.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Just forget what I'm drinking.
Now we're going to listen to the three men. This is where we got to fight L and R to stay in the circle. Making great progress. I'm taking over here. I'm going to do it my way. We got it. I'm going to take over for this part for the interrogations.
Perhaps I should try it.
Next, we're going to head over to the fireplace, lean against it. If this was Assassin's Creed, we'd be on fire right now, according to their considerations. We're going to listen to the Amish man.
I've lost too much here. Down, Porker.
Here's an illegal.
Oh, what the heck was that? No, I think we sit this table. It's not really sitting. Who are we supposed to eavesdrop on this? These people again? Maybe this one? There we go.
I can hear nothing from here.
I'll drink to forget that I'll drink.
I think this is it.
The attack on Holmes failed.
I'm gonna follow the man outside because we're gonna kick his bloody ass. It's a secret card. We just need to get a card from the deck and show it to this dude.
Interesting. They have some kind of pass.
Drink to forget that I'll drink.
I'm gonna follow the man outside.
Scotland Yard, dogs. Let's celebrate.
Think we, there we go. Hold down RT and run. I'm gonna hand controls back over in a sec. I'll continue for a moment. Let me see. I think we might have to go out the door, unless it's this guy. I don't think that's it. Okay. We might have to get past that dude. What's this?
There's no one to eavesdrop on from.
Was he trying to eavesdrop from there?
Want a beer?
Yes, I do.
Get out of it! Get out of here!
Guy's not very friendly. He's an a-hole. Can't go out that door.
I need a reef.
It says go outside, but the dude's not outside. This is just utterly confusing. Let's run back outside. Maybe he's out in the street. He exited what I would believe the upper level of this building to our right.
Come on, Bobby, push back.
He's not one of these guys.
Shut up. Well done, Bobby. Adam.
Let's go this way. Apparently we can't go that way.
Adam, come on, you're gonna win. Bobby, I just put 5 pence on you. Come on, Bobby, push back. Hey, you, shut up. Well done, Bobby. On Adam.
This is utterly confusing. Literally, it says follow the man outside and click on his pocket to begin pickpocketing him. Yet we couldn't follow him outside as he went through a door that's inaccessible to us. So I'm a little bit confused here. They're pulling some trickery. It's not this dude. I could push him off. He could have a dandy day. Alright, we gotta find a card maybe or something. Here's a deck. Just grab a card. Dang it. Psychologist Holmes isn't doing well in this investigation.
Celebrate.
We're just gonna go around and check all the spots.
I need a refill. Get.
Oh, here we go. Dang guy doesn't tell us to sit here. Thanks to anyone watching live. Would really appreciate if you like and sub, post in chat for a shout out. That's how I'm gonna look when I'm 45. Do face cam live streams.
A man with a head. He could be my attacker.
I need a refill.
To go upstairs.
Let's celebrate.
Get out of here.
That guy's really an a-hole. He's not very friendly.
To forget that I'll drink.
I don't like that bartender. I ain't coming back. You get no tip in here. So he should be outside now, right? This is confusing. Sorry guys, the guide does not make sense at this point. It just says follow him outside. Obviously, he's not going outside. He's right here. Isn't that him?
Let's celebrate.
Maybe not.
Bottoms up.
I'm gonna go around and click on everything.
I need a refill.
Eat.
Let's celebrate.
Eat. This is my tip. Cheerios. I can't even see me. I can just walk in there and leave. There we go. Thanks, guide. Not helping.
What are you looking for? Get lost.
What an ass hat.
I'll drink to forget that I'll drink.
Oh, this is where that window comes into play.
Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
Sounds like he's gonna go have a nice time outside.
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry.
Here we go. Finally gonna be able to move on. Sorry about that tomfoolery. So, we're gonna go ahead and pickpocket him. Oh yeah, look at that ass. How we pickpocket him? What the heck? What the heck's going on? Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Sherlock, you're not good at this. Sherlock's trying to molest this dude. He's not good at it. He's like, oh yeah, touch your side, I'm gonna wub your hip. You wouldn't even know it happened. Check out my magic rubs. And I selected it. Oh, probably gotta do this. There's this credit card. Dang it, Sherlock. Stop trying to feel this dude up.
Huh?
That's what happens when you're trying to feel men up. What the heck?
Neat job.
No, we gotta put the wall back in his pocket using the same pickpocket method, then head back inside through the door. That was really weird. So let's move on.
Celebrate. Sure. You can get in. Bottoms up. You're still here. You can get in, you know.
I'm trying to get in, but you're an a-hole. I don't like you, bartender. You're not getting a tip tonight.
Get in, you know.
Stop telling me the same thing. Damn, it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
So that's where she got the cocaine.
Find a way to follow him.
Gotta head left. Door to the immediate right. I hope this is right. Should be a gambling den. Yep. Gonna head to the far right and look out the window before talking to the man next to you.
Get out, fresh shilling. All in.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area.
Let's go talk to this dude.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I have to create a diversion that will move the guard away.
I need to find a way to distract him, so head over to the lone man gambling, examine his hat and his knife.
All in. I can.
This dude is just chilling alone.
A well cared for hat. They allow knives here.
Then head over to the group near him and use the Sherlock talent.
Think faster.
To see that man is cheating.
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal.
Damn.
A button for a mechanism. He uses the extra cards to cheat.
That son of a bee.
This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. If the rope's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to do for a diversion, then I can get outside.
So we're gonna start with divert attention.
Looking at bid out for a shilling.
Look, you snappy.
You loser. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Divert attention, take knife.
Luck is on my side.
Bid out
Cut
for a
rope.
shilling.
I believe it was here. Fight starts.
It's my
Guard moves.
Look, you snappy.
Think faster.
We're gonna watch it.
On my side.
Oh shit. About to get whacked. I wouldn't want to be him. It's friggin' Hitman right here. Uh-oh. Well, too late for them. We got whacked.
I have to try and go around that.
Now we're gonna walk towards the metal beam and go across. Achievement, Ace of Spades, let the cards fall where they may. Alright, I can't see the controls, game. There we go. Dang it.
You bad boy.
Yeah. I feel like it's tougher this way because we gotta look at two different sides of the screen, analyzing both at interval. But we made it. We're gonna head forward down a staircase. And we're gonna turn and follow the pier. The building opposite the water. Let's start running. Come on, Sherlock. Gotta get in shape, man. Definitely not that way. Some rough waters out there, did it? Oh crap, it's the water. It's the, what was this river called? The Thames or something? It's the main river through, London, I'm pretty sure. Look, there's is that London Bridge in the early days? It's gotta be it. I remember I did a tour of this in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, for anyone interested. Trying to figure out.
Those must be the windows of the guarded rooms.
Yep, the Thames River. So apparently we gotta access the cranes after coming up here. And move them. And then we're gonna swing across them. So this will be it. Click this. Some Assassin's Creed going on right here. Alright. It's a goofy system, guys. Give me a sec. I thought it would manually let you move it, but it's a 3-set mode system. Just gotta make sure we follow. This will be interesting. Didn't know we were doing Assassin's Creed now. I got enough practice earlier, so we're good. I don't know if Sherlock's ready for this. Leap of faith. See if you can pull it off. Oh shit. So now we're playing Circus Simulator. Brand new game. Circus Simulator is pretty fun. Sherlock Holmes is in it, as you guys can see. And we do it again. I mean, there's probably rocks below, so we probably don't want to fall. One more. Come on, Sherlock, you can do it. know what happens if you miss the opportunity. I guess we won't find out. We're going to climb through the window. Examine the table in the center of the room. Look at the glass.
They only left this room recently.
Gonna use Sherlock talent to realize we can flip the table. Then we're gonna click it again to open the table. What the heck? Oh, there we go.
Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid.
His accounting sheet. Dang, 1,200 in wins. This looks like some pretty good odds.
The hammer.
That's why casinos are open.
Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago.
Let's get the key.
Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door.
Now we're going to head over to the fireplace and examine the deck of cards. And the cheating accessory. Wow. I need this for when I go play blackjack.
The man from the gambling room was the same card cheating accessory.
Next, we're going to head over to the busted up bookcase and activate Sherlock talent. Which obviously would be this. Cupboard. We're going to notice the crack in it.
There might be something behind the cupboard.
And look at the wall and move it aside. Here's a secret room. We're gonna head downstairs and look at the loot on the left side table before looking at the briefcase further in.
Damn, I'm late. It's evident that all of these items were stolen by... It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hairlip.
Just gonna open the case and examine more stolen loot.
No doubt these things were stolen. No doubt these things were stolen.
Guess it's this. There we go. Picture front.
Most likely with his family.
And here's the back.
After moving into our new home.
So one sec, guys. Sorry about that. I was checking the guide to see what's next, but it doesn't really help again.
This fellow pawned his belongings. He must be in great need of money. Butler's pawn shop on Lambeth Street. He apparently lives near this pawn shop. What's going on in there? Save Orson quickly.
So you have a time limit. You quickly run back up the stairs, run forward through the room and around the corner through the closed door, then turn left and run down the stairs to click on the door. We gotta basically go back to where we came from. No, he's gonna die.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Defend Orson and must perform any actions. If you fail an action, you'll be attacked and must start over.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
I'm not sure what I did wrong there. The only option was to pick that up. Maybe there was another option to hide or something. Let's try it again.
You bastard, I'll kill you!
That time I guess I went too slow. Let's try again.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Oh yeah! Alright, that makes no sense because we're following exactly what we did the first time. This time he picks it up and...
Holmes!
This is kind of strange.
Bastard, I'll kill you!
Let's try this again. We're gonna try the bottle this time. What the hell is going on? This is utterly confusing. We're about 2/3 or more through this mission as well.
Bastard, I'll kill you!
We can get through this, we can get done. This is nice.
Holmes! Sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Apparently you have to select what happens. So maybe we need to take the hat. As obviously our only decision there is to defend ourselves. I have a 20-second delay. I just saw that again. There's no other option. I'll watch the replay if we need to ensure there's no problem. Overturn it. Smash this mofo in the head. Take his hat. Then I get stabbed. Well, this is a bunch of hootenanny.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard!
Unfortunately, I had an option again, thanks to Electra pointing it out. So we'll go ahead and rerun it. Hopefully getting it this time. It's pretty... No, you fucking... Excuse the language. I think that's the first time I ever swore during a Sherlock stream. Just watch Assassin's Creed and you'll hear it from the game itself.
You bastard, I'll kill you!
So I just want to kill this bastard. Can we just kill him? Is it a sword? There we go. Taking my time with it this time to ensure we don't F it up. Smash his face. Take his hat. Knock down. Push aside, maybe. Push aside, we'll push him into the dude with the knife.
Holmes!
This is ridiculous, guys.
Bastard, I'll kill you!
Be prepared. Overturn. Bottle. Hat. Push aside.
Holmes!
So we see what the issue was there. I think we got this. As long as we do it all correctly, this should be the successful run after 10 attempts. Hiya! That was insane. Achievement, Tavern Tangle, 15 gamer score. We are officially about, yeah, I'd say 60-70% done at this point, at an hour 15-ish. So we'll be 2 or under.
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character. You see...
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you, some answers as to my identity, when, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals. I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
We're going to enter the apartment and access the archives, which is upstairs, and go to newspapers. Then we'll go from there. Newspapers, 1892, the year I was born. And police raid. Once we read this, we're going to fast travel Lambeth Street to head in the last like 25% of this mission.
Here it is.
Once you arrive, press X and you'll take a look at a picture from before and again.
Our suspect with his family. Yeah.
You can see a lamp above the door. You don't need to click it. Put the picture away with X and then head down the street and look for an apartment with a lamp above the door. You find the correct one on the left side of the road with a wagon and ladder leaning against it. So we gotta keep moving. That should be it on the left right there. The lamp, the wagon, the ladder. We're gonna head inside and up the stairs to knock on the door to meet the woman. And we're gonna build a portrait of her as the first task.
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
Spectacles for poor eyesight. I believe are hanging from her neck. Yep, they're there. There's a book on the chair, which is the Bible. Picture on the wall, religious image. Then there's a cross on the wall for a Protestant. Then we just click Y to finish. It's Jeremiah's mother.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
So we're gonna waste the time to travel all the way back to 221B Baker Street just to put on our pastor clothes and a new disguise. But first we have a few things to do before we do that once we go back. And then we'll come back.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
So now that we are set up in our outfit, we're going to go ahead and walk to the main room's window and call for Wiggins and return to Jeremiah's mother. I guess we're going to use Wiggins as a help on distraction.
Is clear.
Wiggins, could you come up, please? Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know.
Now we're going to return to Jeremiah's mother on Lambeth Street.
We're ready, Gov.
Someone close the door. I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
So we're basically gonna click on a rock. We need about late yellow or early orange to reach, apparently. Thought green would be it, so I was misled. A little bit less and we'll get it. Kaboom.
Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
We're going to need to click on a few things and then press the buttons that appear on the screen to exercise the area. We have a bookcase across from the door, right there. Watch.
Bookcase and
Sorry about the buzz noise.
Bookcase and books, possessed wood and words, expel your literary demons!
Next is the door we came in. The door.
Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal!
Next is the fireplace.
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Begone and bring peace!
Pots on the kitchen wall.
Oh, Holy Spirit! Save your pans from demons and poor musicianship!
Lastly, the window. And we'll get an achievement called Exorcism 2.5.
Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
That was beautiful singing. Next American Idol contestant.
Sister.
Achievement, Exorcism 2.5.
Shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
We're going to examine the suitcase on his bed.
Does he plan to escape from
The schematic. The picture and a solenoid on his desk.
a schematic for a homemade bomb? This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister. One of the solenoids for creating a bomb.
I'm going to pick up the torn letter from his trash can using Sherlock talent.
Bars.
So we hit RB. And we check the trash can. Now we're going to reassemble the letter,
Torn up in rage. I should reassemble the
starting with the border to make it easier. And that's all there is to it. Start with the border, wrap your way around.
A threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart.
Next, we're going to go speak to the woman.
The Dart. He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888. It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
Now we're going to go back to Baker Street.
Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
So now we're going to go to archives. And we're going to click newspapers, go to 1888 and the Dart in prison.
Here it is.
I am the last and highest court of appeal in detection.
Now we're off to Scotland Yard. At this point, we're getting pretty close to the end. Do a few things when we arrive, deal with a few inspections, navigate a graveyard, sneak around, do the final deductible. So we're probably going to be right around 2 hours if we do this rest correctly.
Please, sir, release my son. Please, sir, release my son.
When we arrive, we're going to last door on the left before the jailing area to enter Lestrade's office. We're going to speak with him and ask about the apprehend both
Holmes, You're
suspects.
still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Apprehend both.
Lestrade, I have 2 suspects in our case, Jack Cole and Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend them?
All right, Mr. Holmes, I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have both suspects apprehended.
There you are, they're all yours. No need to thank me.
So I'm going to leave the office and head right to a door with a metal bar, being the evidence room, and go inside. That is it. And we're going to search the drawer on the right side to examine the cane. They must have it confused. It's left side. The right side on the table. There we go. So we're going to examine the cane, the notepad, and the back side of a small spintria.
It looks like encrypted records. A spintria used in the...
Next, we're going to look at the left drawer and examine the back side of the brass knuckles and the case of cigarettes. Twist the other way. There we go. For some reason doesn't let you rotate top or bottom.
Personalized thuggery.
It's like Planet Earth.
Novel.
Left and right on. Examine the case of cigarettes.
Expensive cigarettes.
It's a legal substance. After I was going to leave the room and go right through the jailed area and speak with the man on the right side behind bars to begin interrogating. First, we'll talk to the guy on the right side. The room, right there.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
We're going to start by creating a portrait of him.
Good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
So we got scars on his ear. Gang warfare. Blue handkerchief in his chest pocket for fashion. Buttons on his vest, expensive and eccentric. Tattoo on left hand, Westgate prison tattoo. And rings on right hand, ostentation. Finish. We're going to ask him all questions. I want to ask him about Jeremiah, say the dart threatened Jeremiah.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with girls. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
What's this note?
I don't know.
It was among your belongings.
So what?
Now we're going to interrogate the guy on the left.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrandum.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
So we have the scar on the eyebrow for fight. We have a chain necklace for expensive. We have a tattoo on left arm, bandit's tattoo. We have a left hand self-affected. And we have a clenched right hand box training. And that's it. Then we're going to ask them all questions. Then when you ask about the suitcase, say valuable loot.
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hairlip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You searched my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh, I believe you. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supply girls to your brothel?
So now we're going to fast travel to Baker Street and go to archives again.
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
So now we're going to do this. To go into imagination mode through LB. I'm going to sort through the codes until the words on the page are English, then click on Jeremiah's name to online it. I'm going to keep clicking until it hits English, I guess. And there it is. We're going to Jeremiah's name and underline it.
It's a notebook filled with debts.
After I'm going to see a small cutscene.
Is on the list.
Here's the typical ending of a Sherlock Holmes game mission. We're going to go to the graveyard. And that's pretty much going to lead to the end.
Into the cab, quickly!
Follow that cab!
So we're going to get to the graveyard. We must navigate to the end without being seen. We're going to use Sherlock Town to see where nearby guards are moving and keep out their sight.
I should find a way to get inside.
So here we are. I don't know why we're facing that way. The guard. Sneaking by guard is like my specialty due to all the games I've played that require this. Only if we could go up and assassinate him, that'd be perfect. Sherlock's an assassin. I might be screwed, guys. I'm not really sure.
Something moved. I heard something.
Alright, so let's do this again. I'm gonna see if I can beat him. I might be risking it here. Not sure where this guy goes. Just gotta treat it like it's Assassin's Creed or something like that. Just gotta be quick, straight to the point. use cover to our side. I can't see anyone here. I don't think there's anybody here. Pretty sure we go down this way. Just wait. I think he's gonna walk back. We want to get back in here so he doesn't see us walking back.
I heard something.
Of course he turns the damn corner looking my way. Sherlock things are always a pain in the ass, so it's not really a surprise. Let's just get through it.
Something moved.
Just want to see. He'll probably see me, but I won't try. Keep moving.
Something moved.
No way, you didn't see me. Full crock shit.
Something moved.
That was nothing.
Well, apparently he didn't see me either. This other a-hole over here. You should go to the left of where we're looking if he did anything like he did last time.
I heard something.
Something moved.
Just trying to speed run at this point, guys. This is just not very exciting. Basically, this game's mechanics are not very good for this type of gameplay. So we're just trying to work with it. Be as quick as possible before he looks over this way at all. Just be out. Sherlock, please do not stop.
Something moved.
Go, 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 you fin son of a bitch. You better move. You better move, Sherlock. You better effing move. You better hide back here and shit. Well, let me get back here. Get back there, damn it. Sherlock, you son of a bitch. Where's this guy going? I don't even know where he went. Gotta see what happens here. See, I might have to move, I might not have to move, I'm not sure which. So I think it's going to go down and make a right. This would be the perfect time for me to try and make a break for it. There he goes. Please tell me this is cutscene. Pretty much made it. Let's run, Sherlock, damn it, run. We ain't got time for this. Run! Run! Examine the carriage, find blood, scratch marks. And a broken window in the corner. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, there we go. It's doing one of these. First, I didn't understand what it wanted.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but...
So we're going to head forward to find the path in the corner you can enter. We'll have a small cutscene of Orson. Gonna start by going right, continuing to avoid the guards. Sherlock, you fin son of a bitch. Why is he stopping? There's absolutely no reason for that. I'm screwed.
That was nothing. I heard.
Yep. Another great game mechanic setup where apparently a brick on the ground can stop a full human being from motion. One of the most annoying things in some of these games. Now we gotta watch the whole cutscene again, I guess. Maybe not. Okay, we're good. Sherlock, move. Why you gotta move like a grandpa and shit? What is this? Grandpa Simulator 101?
What do I get? God.
Relax, Mike.
That was a ladder, I didn't even see it. Thank God the circle showed up.
2 years already and nothing.
This should solve our problem pretty nicely, I'm pretty sure. We should be able to follow this around. Go down here. And we'll get an achievement Agent 22-221B. Gonna wait till he leaves and then go. Second they move, we gotta just go. There's the door.
It's closed.
Gosh dang it. Of course it's closed.
Something moved. Huh? Something moved. Huh?
So I think what we gotta do is we gotta go over there, and then once he walks back that way facing the door, we gotta head around to our left where he's standing now. So, thinking right here is a good spot. Once we get to the door, we're done. That door wasn't in, I thought that was the door it was describing, so my bad. As long as we don't get stuck on any more dang bricks, we'll be okay. Pretty sure that's the door straight ahead. Be very cautious. Dude standing right there, we gotta distract him. Pretty sure it was something.
I heard something.
Gosh damn it, Sherlock, move, you son of a bitch.
Will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
This game's ridiculous with this.
That was nothing.
Where is he? Luckily,
Boys, check out that sound. There's someone there.
do that. We gotta hurry up to the other side. Go down. Sherlock really takes his dang time, doesn't he? I probably would have just jumped the damn drop right there. We made it. Should get the achievement. Agent 221B, 30 gamer score.
Hey! What? No!
Leonardo.
We need to get out of here.
So we're going to speak to Orson after this to get our last bit of evidence. And then we're going to enter deduction mode, and that's going to end the mission. We're slightly over 2 hours, so whenever this ends, give at least a half hour for Forza. We might have to take an extra 10 minutes if we can end it in the next few minutes. Do 10:45 start.
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes!
Alright. We're gonna speak to Orson. Where is he? Is he here? Which one's Orson? Here he is.
Wilde, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
So we're going to begin our final deductions. Destroyed evidence and analysis table. Which should bring about coincidence. Next we got tavern and unexpected. Should bring help. We have disguise and reporters for actors. No, disguise, there we go. Doesn't matter if you accidentally click it, just so everyone's aware. Big bubble appears, just an actor. Next we got visit plus tavern owner. There's that. There's visit. Visitor. Next we got components and homemade bomb. Which released the bomb maker. Next we have attacker and visit for one person. Next we have big bubble appear for stolen items. Then we have injury plus blame for Cole's motives. Cole's motives, imprisoned and income problems. Which goes to Fleming's motive. Then we have Jeremiah's death and Orson and Jeremiah. Which equates to fright. Then we have testimonial on Orson plus Jeremiah. We got the truth. Then we got threats and debts. Brings out control. And it comes to a conclusion that Percy Fleming is guilty. Once you convict Percy, you can choose his fate and watch the cutscene. So, we're gonna condemn. Confirm your moral choice. We should get the achievement, lock, stock, and 2 smoking detectives.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
And there you have it. We're going to accept our decision. Kaboom, Infamy complete. We should get the last achieve here. There it is. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking detectives. Finish the Infamy case. So that is that for the stream. Maybe around 10:45 or so, we'll do Forza Horizon 4, followed by Minecraft at like 1:15 at this point. One thing I want to check before we end the stream, how many more missions do we have? Let's see. I have a list right in front of me. We have Chain Reaction, Fever, Dreams, and we're done. So 2 more to go. So if we can, we'll try to do it over the next 2 weeks and finish this game to try and move on to something else. Thanks for watching. Like and sub. Check out other content. Peace out.